Welcome to Trains Around Scotland for December 2023. Wasting no time, let's get right into the action. Kicking things off, here we are at Glasgow Central on the 1st, and this is not only the unusual sight of a Class 390 failing, but a Class 56 in Platform 1 to go along with that. The previous night, 390-009 had problems raising its pantograph after arrival in from service, and thus a rescue mission was put into place. Only the Carlisle Thunderbird 57 had failed as well, so Avante turned to Colas to execute the mission with 56049 running OZ99 Carlisle N.Y to Glasgow Central. Here we see though the trains being uncoupled, as upon charging the brakes in the 390 the pantograph raced again, and thus Avante Control told the train to continue under its own power to Polmadie, meaning 56049 would then return as OZ99 back to Carlisle after departing at around 1350. Whilst I never waited for the departure, 390-009 was able to get itself back to Polmadie under its own power. On the 4th now, and this is Waterside, where we see the monthly NMT 1Q24, the 0936 Darlington to Newcastle via Glasgow Queen Street, 43277 leading the recently restored 2 service 43013. This is now the 6 at Bowling and a bit of MOD train action with 6SO3, the 1951 of Bicester mod to Glen Douglas, passing here around 0838 with 66738 leading. The next clip is kindly donated by Ryan Matheson. For the first time in 3 years, a Colas Class 56 has went on the Aberdeen tanks. This is the 15th at Cumbernauld with 6R38, the 1405 Aberdeen Waterloo to Irvine's Caledonian paper, 56049 again. If it wasn't for the wet wind and rain on the 17th, this might have been the move of the year, with 6K01 the 0745 Dalreoch to Doncaster up Decoy Engineers, 37254 top and tail in 405. This is Lindsay. The 20th now, and Transpennine Express Class 6 states have become a regular sight on freight workings in and around Scotland and the UK. Here is a such example at Dunkeld on the 20th with 6M97, the 1413 Georgmas Junction to Carlisle Kingmoor flasks with 68022 leading 003, passing here around 2150. This is now Perth with a booked layover stop, and of course the reason for these 6 dates on regular freight workings is because TransPennine have off-leased these 6 dates and Mark 5 sets, meaning that sites like this will become a more regular thing, and then upon departure from Perth the train heads south, seen here one last time at Cumbernauld after it's just gone midnight. A very windy day now on the 21st for the Edinburgh Christmas Statesman, working 1Z34, the 0608 Leicester to Edinburgh Waverley, 47593, leading 40013, seen here just north of Drem at 1307. Luckily the wind had died down a little bit now for 6S31, the 0640 Doncaster up Decoy to Millerhill Engineers, 56078 leading 096, passing here at Prora around 1319. Still on the 21st and throughout the month of December, the Polar Express tour has been running throughout the Edinburgh suburban lines, with each day bringing around 3 different tours from Edinburgh out to Newcastle and round to Gorgie Junction for the reversal back the same way. Here is one of those trains, 1Z29, the 1448 Edinburgh round to Gorgie, with West Coast 47s being the sole choice of traction, and this pair was 47813 and 848, seen here at Newington. Keeping with the theme of the sub, this is 6S50, the Monday to Friday Carlisle to Millerhill Engineers, passing here around 72 early at 1454 at Peppermill. Now Wallingford further in the evening for the return of some trains that we've seen earlier on in the day. This is the return of 6S31, now O Echo 36, the 1616 Millerhill to Doncaster with 56078 solo. Fully into the evening now, and it's a return of the Statesman 1Z36, 1653 Edinburgh Waverley return to Leicester, 40013 now leading 47593, still here at Wallingford at 1659. By far the video of the day and maybe even the month, as 40013 departs Prestonpans Loop, seen here at Longniddry at 1725. Paisley-Gilmer Street the day after on the 22nd, and it is good to see Class 56s back in force in Scotland after being caught up in the Welsh RHTT season, as we now see 56096 that we seen yesterday on 6S31. It moved to Grangemouth and was now on 6R46, the 0710 Grangemouth to Prestwick loaded aviation fuel, passing here at 0849. Then the final extravaganza of the year on the 29th, where we go to the yearly Bowness Winter Diesel Gala. This train, 1M71, the 1030 of Bowness, is supposed to be headed by Colas Class 70, but due to a ground frame failure, it had to return to Polmont Loops. So instead, the residents 2701 and 37403 lead the train out. Same train now seen at Kinniel Incline at around 10:55. I guess for the next clip, it really depends whether you prefer your modern traction over the older stuff, as now Colas have brought two Class 70s, 7807 and 813, now topping tailing 1M72. They're supposed to be 1058 from Manuel, but after all the shunting had been completing, it was more like 1130. Return with 37403 and 27001 still sandwiched in between. Bowness Yard now, where we find resident 37025. Not quite healthy enough to go on service trains for the day, however nonetheless it is the dedicated shunter for the day. Now to return to the train itself, where we catch up to it entering Bo'ness station on its 11:58 from Manuel to Bo'ness, arriving in at around 12:40, 7807 in charge of the train. I know this spot is showcased so many times, but you just can't quite get enough of it when you see trains like this 1M77, the 1400 departure off Bo'ness, 37403 topping tailing 27001, again at Kinniel Incline. The return now seen at Avonmouth Viaduct, now 1M78, the 1428 from Manuel to Bo'ness. The same train seen again on Union Street. (7807) then coming out of the Klondike, ready to head the last daylight train, the 1500 off of Bo'ness. This is now Snabbury Field for that train, 1M79. Supposed to be the 1500 off Bowness, but it was more like 1530.